Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and another flight on our Russia Extreme 2020 tour, Alitalia's virtual tour that we're gonna have. We're gonna get going here again today. This is gonna be leg number 3 from Sochi International Airport. Amazing. Hopefully we'll have a nice view on the departure here. And look at those birds. Just an amazing freeware scenery. Just love it. We'll be going to Volgograd International Airport, which is also a freeware and also very well done. Unfortunately, it's a little bit older on gates on regards of gates assignment and everything. So the gates on our diagram won't match what's on the airport, but we'll figure out. It won't be too complicated. We won't make the same mistakes as we did last time. That's for sure. Here at Sochi, that we parked on a business jet parking there. Anyways, let's get going. We are once again online on VATSIM. It's early in the morning in Russia, so I'm not expecting us to have any ATC available. This is a pretty quick flight anyways. It should take us close to an hour, maybe 55 minutes. So let's get going and get this another one done. Let's go inside and oops, wrong button. Let's go inside and get just show the other side here. This is just amazing. A huge part of the city got represented. It just blows my mind that someone or a team of designers and artists put something like this together and just make it available for free for us. It's just amazing. Anyways, let's get FS2 crew ready. I already filed the flight plan on VATSIM, so we don't have to worry about that. So this flight's gonna be 323. Yeah, let's run it right away. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, even if you're not watching live. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here with us today. First things first, let's request deboarding. Our good friends at Aeroflot is helping us. Yeah, it worked. Okay. Let's get the show on our road here real quick. A320-200, 18 to July 15th, so we're good. Alitalia 323. These are flights. Oh, made a mistake already. Yeah, that was my bad. There we go. Cost index 7 as usual for Alitalia. So let's just make sure that this IATA here makes sense. Alpha Echo Romeo, Victor Oscar Golf, and Echo Sierra Lima, and ICAO for the alternate is Uniform Romeo Whiskey India. URWW. Yes, we're good. Flight 323. Cruise altitude 330. Saying minus 50. Let's double check real quick. I have minus 36 for 320. That's on the climb. Yeah, minus 43 I have. Yeah, that's good enough for 320. Yeah, I'm happy with that. The ground temperature here at Sochi right now 23. Just want to double check. Yes, I have. That's what I got here, 23. So we're happy with that. As 323. Should be around 55, yes, 58. Check here. Don't get papers all mess up here. So 7.4 for the block. That makes sense. For 110, 2678. 110, 2678 for the trip. Departure, yes, 430. 60.2 for ZFW. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're sending that. Request our catering. And as soon as you have a number here, we are gonna preset the time for boarding, the boarding time. Okay, there you go. We already got our first message. No delays, which is good. Everything looks good. Also good to see that the overlay is working. I switched from SyncConnect back to WideFS, FSUIPC, and yeah, I don't know. SyncConnect it's not working really well, so I hope that this with this new connection it will work better. That's how it was before, so we're gonna test today running through WideFS. Oh. Quick test on the lights here. I'm happy with that. Good. Good. And that's that. Gear down. Pressure on parking brake. Got nothing here. Audio panel set. Off. Idle. And parking brake is on, and we have pressure. Okay. Let me check something here.
Fire test.
Yeah, no, we're good. Move the seat. Oh. Move the seat a little bit, and let's take care of our flight plan. Okay. Before that, I already know, but I know what the weather is, but it's always nice so you guys can see to request some mentor here. And it's good because I'll write it down too. So 24th at 3:30, 080 at 2 meters per second. So that will be 4 knots. Clear. 25:14 for temperatures. QNH 1008. Looks like it feels like it's always 1008 here. Runway 02, runway 06. Conditions and on remarks there. Okay. I was expecting runway 06, and that's what we're gonna get. So flight plan, our departure will be runway 06, which is an ILS too. There's no seat for runway 06, so we're just gonna go direct to B now. Oh, already got a lot of information. For the arrival, we're gonna be planning ILS Yankee. Forgot to mark it. ILS Yankee and the arrival is gonna be GUM to 1 Golf. Approach via Whiskey Whiskey 001, and we're gonna insert. We won't be able to check the this. Oh. So we're gonna leave the discontinuity here right now, just so we have a. We're gonna fly runway heading for a little bit, and then we will just go direct to P&O once we're feeling confident. Just want to make sure that, as usual, that the arrival looks, yeah, looks good. We don't have any knots or anything going on, overlaps. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Looks good. So we're good.
Ground from cockpit.
Let's check this
Confirm
message. Oh yeah,
in.
we're
Roger.
We're awake today. Number 1. Yeah, our flight date, everything looks good. ZFW 6200. And once again, yeah, that makes sense. It's close to what we had originally. So 6200. Takeoff fuel 7290. Takeoff was 67490. Also makes sense. Underload 23. CG for the zero fuel weight 33.2 and 31.5 for the takeoff.
Okay,
and that's
I'm out for the walk around.
Everything else looks good. Let's accept, and hopefully we'll get our numbers for performance quick too. It's working well today. Since we have time, this is our flight plan. Real quick, I had to create this because I don't know why PFPX couldn't build a route for this. I don't know why. There's airways everywhere, but anyways, this was manually created by me, so there's no seed coming out of runway, departing runway 06, but we will have a star here. I just don't have the star, but the star, we will have a star, which is this guy here. So as you can see on the flight plan, our last waypoint will be GAM2, which is this guy, and this is 1 Golf, GAM2 1 Golf arrival with a Whiskey 001 initial approach fix. Looks like the ILS will look like our nav. Has the same T standard for our navs. So our initial approach phase will be this one, 001, and I'll fly to intermediate 002 and shoot our ILS. But we'll talk about better later on. We are just beside the main terminal, so we are right here. We're gonna be departing runway 06, so we're gonna push back nose left. And just real quick taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 06. If you want to look here, we are on 22, which is the last one. And so yeah, main taxiway Mike here, this guy. We're just gonna go apron 1 Alpha. And that's it. I don't think I trust too much GSX. This is a 45. This parking is in a 45 here. I think when we get to pushback, we're gonna do that quick edit on a pushback, and we're gonna set up a pushback real quick. Okay, everything else looks good. We are waiting for our we're waiting for our numbers. Should be a pretty straightforward flight and a quick flight. I was just thinking here, maybe what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna copy the PDF, the OFP, our flight plan.
Hi, I'm back. No issues.
And
on the
I might
walk-around.
start showing on the screen too before, just before we, just on a cockpit preparation here. And just so you guys can see the numbers, the fuel numbers and all that stuff that we double check once we get the first, the preliminary load sheet and the fuel numbers and all that stuff. So anyways, the block is 7.4. We already got the 7.4. That was pretty quick. We should be getting a confirmation on fuel report to send a fuel report there pretty soon. I'm gonna get my calculator ready here. Hopefully too we'll be able to this airport. Oh, that Sochi won't be. Oh, there we go. Won't be much of a problem. I was thinking about the performance numbers for the departure. Easy number 7.3 minus 2, 5.3. 5.3 divided by 0.802. 6608. That's our fuel report. This is what we had before they started refueling, and this is what we ordered. And this is the fuel on board that we have now, so we just have to double check and give the precise number and send it back, so they know now precisely how much fuel we have, so they can calculate the weight and everything too on our final load sheet numbers. Still waiting for the preliminary numbers.
Hi,
Should be
the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes.
Thanks.
I forgot to set up, and the worst thing is since we're gonna need the bus, usually when we use the bus it takes longer than FS2 crew, so it's always good to give a couple of minutes for so GSX can compensate the time that it takes for the bus. And not just that, sometimes we need 2-3 buses depending on how many passengers we have. So it takes much longer to get this going than when we have the jetways, when we are in the at the gate. We're supposed to have 159 passengers, so yeah, it will take more than one bus here. It will take us more than one bus to load all the passengers, so it's yeah, hopefully it will go quick. So regarding the departure, since there's not even a seed, we're just gonna climb straight. I was thinking about maybe hold like 8, 9, I don't know, 5,000, but let's just keep going. Then we can turn right away and proceed, of course. There's a bunch of mountains, so let's just climb. It will be easier for us. There's no point in complicating anything if we, right? we'll turn. What we're gonna do is we'll turn. We'll turn as soon as possible, just to avoid the mountains. Oh yeah, there we go. The bus is here. Hopefully we'll be able to load everybody in 2 buses. I don't know how many passengers GSX have. What's the capacity per bus? Never bothered to check, but usually takes 2. At least that I see 2 buses for the A320. Yeah, it's 37. Yeah, hopefully hopefully we'll get our performance numbers soon in the next 5 minutes or so. Those seagulls or whatever those are is just amazing. The amount of detail in us, I know I've mentioned a few times before, but the amount of details in this scenery and many others in Russia is just amazing. I just love it. So weather in Volgograd isn't the best right now, or at least when I was coming up with a flight plan. They were calling for thunder showers and like really bad weather. Hopefully things will get better by the time we actually get there. Or if not, if the weather is bad, hopefully it's not as bad, right, that we can actually shoot our approach and land. So I hope things do improve and whatever was forecast on a Taft there actually delays, gets delayed a little bit or don't happen at all. I wish it's very unfortunate that the live map's not working, especially for this tour. It would have been nice to keep following where we are going, which way we are, right? So we basically left Moscow and we went southwest, like a border, western border of the southwest border of Russia. And now we reached the lowest point. We're gonna be flying northeast now, still inside Rostov-na-Donu area, region, I should say, but we're gonna start going northeast now. We're gonna start moving east to the heart of Russia. We will be flying through Siberia and landing there and all that stuff. So there's lots to happen still. We just a reminder, there's 20 legs, so there's lots of places that we're gonna be visiting. Anyways, we got the performance takeoff numbers here, information actually. So zero fuel is gonna be 6196, so 60.2. Takeoff 67486, so 6749 or 67.5, and 3148, so 31.5. So the original numbers that we had were pretty close. Okay, URSS. Winds are 080 at 4. Temperature plus 225. QNH 1008. Runway 06. Takeoff 67.5. And 31.5. And let's hope that there's that we can get performance numbers for Sochi here. Oh, everything's going well. 11 minutes to go. Already got the numbers necessary for our performance request. Performance requirements request. Our performance request, so we'll just wait a couple of minutes. Hopefully we'll get good news from our headquarters in Roma. There's a company message. Hopefully it's a good message, and it is really good. Okay, this is us, A5. 06 winds 4. Yes, dry on for the packs. Okay, takeoff stab trim is 0.7. You can go either either way here, 0.6 or 0.7. So we're gonna go down 0.7. Should have left 6 out of. He's probably gonna adjust to 6. 151, 53, 55. For V speeds, Tora 2895. Clean 215. Flex 57. Okay, I'm good with that. 151, 153, 155. Flex time 57. One down 0.7. Actually should have done, let's do our, since we have the numbers now, let's do our defrips. So gonna just check nav right away. Aircraft, everything looks good. Initial A, good. Flight plan 394. Just wanna double check this is 387 we had. Looks good. Red nav, we have ILS 06, which is 111.1 ISO, course 058. Takeoff 60.2. CG 33.2. Oh, zero fuel weight. Correct, not takeoff weight. Zero fuel. Block 7.4. .4 in 2, 4.4, so close to 4.6, but it's gonna adjust, and but it's close enough. So performance now, we got a confirmation of clean 215. Okay, this looks good. 215. Managed. Descent. Program. 345 is optimal. Cruise, GPS, everything looks good. Secondary copy. Okay, for here then. 151. 153. 155. Flex 57. Transition 37. 1540. 1540. 33,000. Check the box.
Okay. Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Remove external power.
Roger, removing external power.
Ground from cockpit.
Go ahead.
Oxygen test.
Roger. External power removed.
Roger.
Are you ready for the takeoff briefing?
Ready.
Any questions?
None.
Okay, we already talked about our takeoffs, so that's why we're just gonna go real quick through all this. Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On auto.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
7360 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
QNH 1008 set.
QNH 1009 set. Electronic load sheet.
Sent.
Down to the line.
Hi, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your endless support. Thank you. Yeah, I hope everything goes well. Should be good. The other airport is nice too. It's not as nice as this one, but not because of the developer. It's just that it's a much simpler airport than Sochi. Sochi is an actual important major airport, right?
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Thanks, will be a short taxi.
Thanks.
So yeah, hopefully everything will go as planned, and we'll have some fun. So just remember what we talked about before. Pushback. We're gonna be facing left, nose to the left, and just a quick taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 06. We have a center showing up, Ankara. Oh, okay, so that will be that won't be for us, unfortunately. Ankara should be Turkey. Just showed up on the V-Pilot here. That's okay. We'll keep going. Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground. Good morning. It's Alitalia. 323. Okay, cleared to push and start. Alitalia. 323.
Sochi traffic. Good morning, Alitalia 323 A320 at stand number 22. We're gonna be starting our pushback and start procedures facing southwest. Any traffic at Sochi, please advise Alitalia 323. Cabin crew arms, lights, and cross-check.
Cabin crew on Dawson flight.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Da questo momento tutti i dispositivi elettronici devono essere passati in modo da uso aereo. I computer portatili devono essere spenti e correttamente riposti. Vi preghiamo inoltre di
Request pushback and start clearance.
la modalità silenziosa sul vostro telefono e devono utilizzare auricolari collegati a dispositivi personali durante i fasi di viaggio, decollo e atterraggio. Ricordiamo che a bordo devono fumare né consente l'uso di sigarette elettroniche. For safety we can stick to fasten your seatbelt secure charge over your seatbelt to the for position. Keep your arm down and with the back open. Stand only to guys must have climb move. But the computer must be sure that it is destroyed. The gun has to be set to phone.
He went straight to engine start. Oh, that's funny.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, we should leave this off for now because we're gonna do our quick edit there first.
Lock in gear.
Let's just give it a try. Let's see what happens.
ignited. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commence and push. All engines clear. Start at fuel.
Start engine 2. Start engine 2. Start engine 1.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for good engine start. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected.
After start
Bypass pin
checklist.
removed.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
07% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Alitalia. 323. Ready to taxi. Cleared to taxi. Alitalia. 323.
Sochi traffic, Alitalia 323, A320, stand 22. We're going to be taxied to holding point Alpha runway 06 via April 1. Any traffic at Sochi, please advise. Alitalia 323. Oh man. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight controls check.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 151. VR 153. V2 155. Flex temp 57 degrees.
V1 151, VR 153, V2 155, flex temp 57 degrees, ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line. Approach path clear of traffic. Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
Follow the line.
Takeoff runway.
06 confirmed.
06 confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Sochi traffic, Alitalia 323, A320 lining up runway 06. We're gonna be departing the area to the northeast en route to Volgograd. In climbing, unrestricted climb to flight level 330. Any traffic at Sochi, please advise Alitalia 323. Ready?
AFIR.
Takeoff.
On runway 06.
Thrust set.
Check. Main flex 57. SRS. Runway. Auto thrust.
100 knots.
Checked.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Flaps 0.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
After takeoff climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Sochi traffic, Alitalia 323, airborne 06, leaving 2700, flight level 330. Alitalia 323, Sochi. That's good. Which one is, I don't remember anymore. Is that standard?
Standard, cross-checked, passing flight level 050. Now,
Checked. Below the line.
Baro ref,
Standard set.
standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Thank you. The reason why there's no seats for 06, that's probably because you're not allowed to take off runway 06. Judging by the mountains, the mountains were much closer than I was expecting. So yeah, I don't see them allowing a departure on runway 06 right in front of the mountains there. Oh well. We did it.
Confirm seatbelts off.
Confirm.
Confirm clear rad nav.
Confirm.
Confirm copy active to secondary.
Confirm.
Cruise flight level is as shown. Optimum flight level is as shown. Recommended max flight level is as shown. Are you happy with our current selected flight level?
Yes.
Okay.
So there you go. First mistake of the day, alright? Yeah, we've made it. And it had lots of room still there. Yeah, we should have used the runway 24. Even with the tailwind. Anyways, done and over. Let's keep going here. It's a short flight, so. I'm gonna check the overlay here. Yeah, it's not working properly. Ah. That's too bad. It's worse than the other one now because it's showing the wrong. The altitude is completely off. Let's try to reset the altitude here. No. The time is right. Everything else is right. Altitude is wrong. That's too bad. I might leave this off for now. It's better than giving wrong information. Well, I'll wait until we reach cruise. Let's see what happens. So less than an hour already. So pretty quick flight. As soon as we level off, we'll check weather and everything real quick. If you can see here, top of our level off, top of climb and top of descent is pretty close. See the level off point, no. Top of climb. This is supposed to be fun. It's a tour. Let's take off over the mountains. Yeah, Syntuki Pro is showing a proper estimated time en route, showing everything. The actual app, the actual software is showing everything. It's the tool, the streaming tool that is off. That's strange. We never had altitude problems. It's always speed or time. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And the bar, the flight plan, the bar is still not working. But I think I knew that the bar wasn't working yet. Yeah, but so far with wide FS is even worse than Sim Connect or whatever that thing is called. Yeah, Sim Connect, right? The weather seems good. Once we reach past the hour there, 5 Zulu, we're gonna request right away the weather information for our destination. And we'll have an idea how things are looking there. And get us set up and ready for descent right away too. It shouldn't take long. Will be roughly, as we can see, by the time we level off, should be around 140, 150 miles to top of descent, so it really won't take long. Almost there, another 18 miles. Yeah, and we should be close to 150 miles once we level off. And we're gonna get busy and get weather information, set up the punch the numbers in for the approach, go through our approach briefing, and get ready for descent and approach. We'll be quick. Eight miles, 1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
Check. So I said 150, it's gonna be even less than that. Say 120, maybe. Once we level off. We'll see.
Checked.
What?
Cruising flight level 330, check.
Checked. 125. Okay, so I have 125 miles. That will give us 15 minutes. Let's wait for in 5 minutes we'll request a meter for Volgograd. Is it Volgograd that we're going? Yeah. And punch the numbers in, go through our approach briefing before we do the one for with FS2 crew. We'll do our real one. And get ready to descend and land. That quick, that easy. We can actually talk about the approach right now. We don't have to do the weather first. I don't think the weather is gonna change that much. So this is our arrival. We're gonna be our last waypoint. We talked about it. We're gonna talk again. Is Gamtu. We want to be at or above flight level 150, so we're gonna set to be there at 150. Then we're gonna fly 29 miles to Whiskey 017, and we want to be at 2,780. So we're gonna just round it up to 2,800. Heading a 342 to whiskey 001, which is our initial prefix, maintaining the 2800. And from there we have a 6 miles, the T, standard T, our nav, even though it's an ILS. The standard 6 miles to our intermediate fix, going down to 2400. Another step down to 1700, and then we should be intercepting the localizer, the glide slope at 1700, and go down on the ILS on the glide slope at 3 degrees standard glide slope. Our MDA for Cat 1 will be 616. And for the mist, we climb straight ahead to 1400 or above, then turn left onto 340 to intercept radio 020 of Volgograd VOR. And hold at DME 15.1. So yeah, and non-standard hold, left hand hold. For holds left hand it's non-standard. It's the opposite of circuits. So important to pay attention is not on the Airbus. The Airbus will do everything for you, but it's a non-standard left hand hold. I'm actually very surprised that they don't have this noted. This is a non-standard hold. Usually on the plates here, when it's non-standard, they usually have a note, just reminding that this is a non-standard hold. But anyways. That's that for the approach. So not really not much into it. It's very well laid out. So we shouldn't have many issues. Have the transition levels here. 4050 pressure is less than 995.9, which is not. So we'll maintain flat transition level before 0. We can actually add this right away. Just so we don't forget. And that's our approach. So our initial, the altitude they're initially gonna have an FCU for our descent will be flight level 150. Oh, 505. Let's see if we can get some weather information for our destination of Volgograd. And we indeed can. Fresh. Okay, day 24, 5 Zulu. 130 at 6 meters per second. So 12 knots. At least the ceilings are good. 2507 for temperatures and QNH 1012. The remark runway 06. We have a tempo of 140 at 9, gusting 15 meters per second. So that's that will be bad. Hopefully it won't be like that once we get there, because those are strong winds. and all kinds of bad weather, and 3,000 broken CBs with thunder shower rain. Yeah. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get the the first part of the report and not the second part, not the tempo part. It's too early in the morning to have thunder showers and all that stuff. Hopefully we'll escape that. Okay, so let's add our numbers right away. I should actually just give me 1 second. I'm gonna write down that tempo there. That's important. And to make things worse, will be the wind will be shifting to give us a 90 degrees crosswind if they get strong the way. So that I would say will be a good reason to divert. Okay, QNH 1012. Temperature 25. Winds for now we're gonna put 13012. Transition level 4. MDA, we talked about it. Is 616. And we're gonna set this one up. Final approach fix intercept 1700. We're gonna call. It is a precision approach, ILS. And minimum will be 616. And we're good. Perfect timing. We have only 5 more minutes. So we got our landing performance numbers set. Elevation 500 auto. Looks good. Auto brake, you're gonna use medium, low. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
Any questions?
I'm good.
Okay. Have to rain on ND. The weather should be good. Should still be good. And we're good to go. We're remember we're gonna be going down flight level 150. That's what we want. Well, it doesn't look bad from here, but we're still 150 miles or something from the field. 168, so from the airport. Hopefully all weather will be good there. It is windy, but that we can manage. "12 knots is better than 30, so crosswind. me check the overlay here. Yeah, the overlay is off. The altitude is off. That's too bad. We'll go back to Synconnect for the next one. And hopefully everything will work properly. I'll leave it there for now. But yeah, the altitude is unfortunately not correct. So a descent of 2,000 feet per minute should be enough. Just looking here, 50 miles, we need 6 minutes and a half, let's say 7 minutes for 50 miles. GAN 2 or GAM 2 is just past 80 miles, so if you go 2,000 feet per minute, we should be pretty close. Doesn't have to be precise because at or above flight level 150. So let's go. Yeah, can you bring it dial down a little bit to 18? So after a couple of non-precision approaches, we're gonna be finally going back to an ILS precision approach. So this should be easy, should be straightforward. Let's settle on 1,500 feet per minute. So after GAM2, we're gonna be descending to 2,800. Have 29 miles. To lose 12,000 feet. have a little bit of weather up ahead there. One good thing is to have the ILS on our side here, so the weather gets turned for the worse. Once we get there to shoot our approach, at least we have the best that we can get, right? The lowest minimums and getting close. According to the RFMS here, there's no constraint on at GAM2, but yeah, if you check the star, like we've done a few times already, we can clearly see that there's a altitude constraint here. Oh, sorry, altitude constraint here. So I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say nothing here that it's not, shouldn't be followed or nothing, so
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Signore e signori, tra qualche minuto accederemo. Vi invitiamo a controllare la figura del tavolino, a porre lo schienale della poltrona in posizione verticale, ad abbassare i bracciali, ad aprire le tendine pinne, e mantenere le cinture allacciate fino a quando il segnale luminoso sarà spento. Da questo momento è vietato l'uso di qualsiasi dispositivo elettronico. Grazie. Ladies and gentlemen, please check your train tables on the way. Your seat back is upright with your arms down. No window blanket. Keep your seatbelt fastened until the fasten sign has been turned off. From now on, switch off any electronic device. Thank you.
Volgograd, traffic Alitalia 323, A320. Right now, 30 miles southwest of Gum2. For the Gum2 1 Golf arrival, ILS Yankee runway 06, leaving flight level 182 to flight level 150. Any traffic en route to Volgograd, please advise Alitalia 323. There you go, we added our constraint here. So once we cross Gum2, we're gonna be going down to 2800. And we have 30 miles to lose 12,200 feet. Another 2,000 feet per minute should be enough. Depends now on our ground speed now that we descend. Have roughly 5 minutes. Oh, that one is asking at 2800, so We're gonna try our best to comply. Even though the initial approach fix, which comes after, is also at 2800, you think that it wouldn't matter that much if you're 2800 here or here, because the next one has a constraint of 2800 too. So we'll go 2300, 2400, something like that. Volgograd traffic Alitalia 323, A320 inbound Gamtu 1 Golf arrival, ILS Yankee runway 06 at flight level 150, descending to 2800. Any traffic inbound Volgograd, please advise Alitalia 323. We could use spoilers to yeah, spoilers to a speed brake to hold down the speed a little bit, but we're fine. There's no one here. We're just gonna go above 250 for a little bit. Yeah, the ceilings look good here. It might just be the winds right now, but that we can manage. There's the city up ahead. So I have a confirmation in India Whiskey Golf 111.7. And of course 055, which is right here. It's hard to see. It's not in a box because we are flying that close to that course right now. Yeah, the clouds is definitely not going to be a problem. It's just the wind. We'll see what kind of winds are waiting for us there. I hate when you go managed and the plane just stops descending. It makes absolutely no sense. That's why once I commit to manual, not managed, I just skip it like that because QNH 1012 set.
QNH 1012 set, passing 3000. Now.
Checked.
2500.
Oh, I went to no, that was. I meant to flip one notch of flap and I double.
Checked.
Volgograd traffic, Alitalia 323, turning final ILS runway 06, ILS Yankee runway 06, Alitalia 323, Volgograd. Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Volgograd traffic, Alitalia 323. Establish localizer LS Yankee, runway 06, Alitalia 323, Volgograd. Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full. Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirm.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Baro ref.
QNH 1012 set.
QNH 1012 set. Minimum.
616 feet set.
616 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Medium.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Glide slope star.
Checked.
Volgograd traffic, Alitalia 323, 8320, 5 miles final. ILS Yankee,
Passing
runway 06,
final approach fix.
Alitalia
1700 feet.
Volgograd. Checked. That's a strange thing going on here. But that's okay.
1000.
1000.
Checked.
Glide.
400.
Caution.
100
Taxiway.
above.
100 above.
Checked.
Minimum
Minimum.
Lane.
Checked.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Checked. Oh, that's too bad that the texture got. I knew Orbix updated their vector today. I knew something was going to happen
70
as
knots.
soon as I updated. Checked.
Approaching. 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to run vector
On
because I
taxiway.
checked
On
the airports
taxiway.
before. The airports that I never used before. After installing, of course, just to make sure that stuff is like this doesn't happen, right? And it was fine. But Orbix updated vectors today, and every time that Orbix updates something, it ruins every single scenery on the simulator. It's amazing. Oh. Yeah, that was too bad, really. Volgograd, traffic Alitalia 323, vacated runway 06 at Delta. After landing checklist. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Thank you. Volgograd, traffic Alitalia 323 on Delta. We're going to be taxiing to stand number 6 via Delta and Apron. Alitalia 323 Volgograd. Yeah, that just kills it for me. It's just... I hate when this Orbix updates something. It is amazing. Every single time.
Mantenere i telefoni cellulari disattivati fino all'apertura delle porte. Vi raccomandiamo inoltre di aprire le cartelliere con cautela per evitare la caduta di oggetti e di non dimenticare eventuali effetti personali in tasca alla poltrona di fronte a voi. Vi invitiamo prima di lasciare l'aereo a posizionare il telecomando del video nell'apposita sede. Invitiamo inoltre, signori passeggeri che hanno fatto richiesta di assistenza allo sbarco, di preparare un documento e l'eventuale carta d'imbarco per il volo successivo, rimanendo seduti fino all'arrivo del personale dedicato. Ringraziamo per aver scelto di volare con noi e ci auguriamo di ospitarvi presto a bordo dei nostri aerei. Arrivederci.
That definitely wasn't twitching all over the place like it is right now.
Safety, we ask you to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on. And keep your mobile phone switched off until the aircraft doors are open. Furthermore, we recommend you to open the overhead lockers carefully, as items may fall. Please do not forget any personal belongings in the seat pocket in front of you. Before leaving the aircraft, we kindly request you to store the remote control in its socket. We remind us passengers to
And I keep activating the reverse because of the other aircraft that I've been flying.
Document and boarding pass if in transit, remaining seated until the arrival of the indicated staff. Thank you for flying with us. We hope to see you again in the near future from both of our flights. Arrivederci.
That's the one, right? The 6 that is actually painted number 3. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That sign on the background that looks like KFC. I'm sure it's not, but it does look like KFC. Cabin crew designs lights and cross-check.
Cabin crew, all doors and park.
Because the chocks are not in here. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Off any.
Parking checklist complete.
Thank you. Okay, so this is it. Let's make sure that they got a pilot report here. The ACAR system to got a report. Yeah. The company got a report. Yeah, gonna have to fix all this before our flight heading out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport. When disembarking, please take care and hold on to the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Okay, yeah, everything's set. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry about the texture glitch there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. Hopefully I can figure out. It has to do with the Orbix vector guaranteed, because it was working before. When I tested the day that I installed a bunch of the airports for this tour, I checked one by one, and the only thing that changed was an update today on. I actually tested this airport today to make sure that it was working, and choose the gate, the stand and everything. So yeah. That's really unfortunate that things got broken here, but we'll fix. Hopefully, I can fix on vector there before we have to head out of here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry again for this small problem. I hope you enjoyed the flight. It was a pretty quick flight. Next flight will be as usual, coming out of leaving Volgograd here, and keep heading east, northeast on a much longer flight. This will be the longest flight that we it won't be the longest of the tour. I'm looking at the whole list here, but it will be the longest flight so far. Will be almost double the length of the longest flight we've done so far. So will be double the length of this flight that we just did. So I mean, not extremely long, but will be longer than the other flights that we've done so far in the tour. So thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of the day, night, and week or weekend, depending on when you're watching. And I hope to see you back again soon. If you have any comments, questions or complaints, please leave a message in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to read and reply. Thank you so much, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.